Did we do it? I think we made it. Back. Back live again. How are you guys? Pretty good. It's another day in paradise. Got these beautiful blue skies behind us. We got a beautiful day ahead of us. I think it's supposed to be one of the nicest days that we've actually had so far. So that's definitely some good news. Definitely a lot of fun to hear and something you're looking forward to. And hopefully you guys are going to be making the most of it. Um, yeah, I mean, worst thing comes, guys, just get outside, go walk around, maybe try to see. It's hard because you don't want to be around people, you don't want to go do things. I'm gonna try to say go to the beach, go to a nice view, go do something fun that you're gonna enjoy, that you get out and get some color, get a little exercise with this beautiful day we have ahead of us. But gotta do it safe, so you can't always go to the beach and can't do different things like that always with all this going on. So it's definitely hard, and it's definitely a different kind of aspect of things we've been doing, but definitely fun. Look at outside though. That's beautiful. It's beautiful out. We got these gorgeous blue skies. I think it said it's going up to about like 80 degrees today, which is definitely pretty enjoyable. And hopefully you guys, it won't be too hot for you. Hopefully you guys can get out in the sun and get to doing things. So that's all that matters. Hopefully you guys are having fun and gonna make the most out of this beautiful day. But I know I will. I know I'm gonna try to be getting out and getting around town and trying to avoid people and avoid things, but definitely get out, get some exercise, and get to doing things. That's what you want to do. You want to stay busy, stay active, and you don't want to be bored during this time. And that's kind of the thing you want to keep in hand the most. You want to stay busy. You don't want to get bored, and that's what I've been hearing a lot of people talking about and what they've been doing. And I mean, you gotta enjoy it while you can, because there's a lot of things. Think about this. You guys are how old? And you guys have never had this kind of opportunity to get a month or 2 months or even 3 months, I think we're going on right now, to spend this time with your family, like kind of mandated family time, which hopefully you guys like your family because you've been spending a lot of time with them. But I know for me, it's been definitely very enjoyable. We've been getting a lot of things done that we haven't been able to do because all of our work schedules are so different and so many things are going on. And I'm working then, they're working then. It's hard to get there, but usually it's always the same time, and the same time that we end up at the dinner table every night. So as long as we're doing that, that's still good. But now it's definitely nice to kind of get everyone to doing things and helping things and doing whatever you can. And I mean, I know I've been making and playing with things that I normally wouldn't do, but with now you got to do it what you can and what with what you got. So definitely some fun activities you've been doing and that I've been doing, and been trying to keep the mind sharp, keep the body sharp, and most of all, you guys just want to stay active, and that's the most I can't stress it enough, because we want you guys around forever. So the more active you stay, the healthier you are, the more things that you are doing, the better off you're gonna be. And you, it's not always the easiest to do, rather than just say, but you gotta believe. And it's a nice day we got out today, and hopefully you guys will get out, have some fun, walk around the block, ride a bike, go for a jog, do something. Get out in the sun, soak it up. It gives you a lot of things that you don't get while you're in the house, and it's the same idea as like on a rainy day. You know, when you have a nice rainy day, a muggy day where it's like thunderstorms, it's kind of one of those things where you don't want to go out. You're gonna try to avoid going out, and at all costs, you're gonna do what you can to kind of stay in the house and do different things in the house. And it kind of sets that tone for the day where, all right, you're not doing much, and it's a lazy day, and it sets the tone. So when you think about it, you gotta you gotta take it while you get it. just like when you get a beautiful sunny day out, you want to go outside, you want to soak it up, you want to go to the beach, you want to do all these different things that you might not be able to do on a rainy day, or different things like that, vice versa. So do what you can. But yeah, I got a special little something that we're gonna be making today. Hopefully, you guys will enjoy it. Um, it might have been a request or a hint from a special little someone. I don't know if how you want to look at it, but it's definitely it was definitely something. So I figured, why not? We'll try to make it and see what you guys think, see what you guys like, and it's a little bit easier of kind of a thing to make and a thing to eat. And I should have done this about a month ago, but I got the request or the hint, however you want to take it, and we're gonna do it, and it's gonna be a great day, and we're gonna make the most of it. I hope you guys have some fun plans for the day. That's another thing that I want to bring up for just a moment. But you guys gotta plan your day accordingly so that you guys want to stay busy. I know a lot of times when I have some free time, I will sit on the couch. I'll turn the TV on and I'll sit in my phone for I don't want to know how long, but you wanna try to stay up. You stay active, and I try to make a plan for myself every day to wake up and say, hey, I gotta get this, and that done, and it's gonna help you out with doing things in today. And with all this going on, you want to stay busy, and you got to get certain things done, and whatever you could do. So make sure you stay busy and stay active and have fun with everything you guys are going to be doing. So positive attitudes and keep it up. So that's a little greeting for this morning, and it's about noon. It's at 12:30 on a Saturday, and hopefully I don't jinx this, but I know we've been getting some really nice Saturdays lately, and I've been loving it. I don't know about you guys, but I have been loving it because we haven't a lot of these weekends that we've had have been very crummy and haven't been very nice. But all of a sudden we've been getting some really really good ones in lately. So hopefully you guys are happy. Hopefully you guys are getting out and staying active and do whatever you can. So hopefully it'll be good. Maybe we'll try to do something funny, and for everyone that watches the video, we'll try to take requests. Maybe if you guys want, try to send in some videos of your daily exercise or some things like that. So it'll be pretty cool. So whatever you guys want to do, maybe we'll do like a little contest or do something along the lines of that, where we'll try to get everyone to send in some videos of some things that they're doing to stay active at home, and maybe some of the craziest things. See who has the craziest activities to stay active and stay healthy, and maybe it's something that we could help promote you guys to keep going, and you guys to try and kind of share with you guys so that you guys know everyone's trying it and everyone's trying their own way, and kind of help promote that motivation so that you guys keep going and keep getting it and keep making the most of these days. So what can we do? But we got to get back to what I was doing. So we're cooking. We're going to be cooking something today, guys. So hopefully you enjoy it. We got a beautiful day out ahead of us. So I'm making some lunch, and we're going to hit the road. So that's the plan for today right now that I have so far. It's going to be pretty good. I got some good eats for you guys. And I don't know, man. We're going to do this. That's all I got to say for today. So let's get this going. We're going to get a nice little... What is it called? We're gonna get some nice stuff going, and that's all I could say because that's what we gotta do. So let's go, man. All right. So first thing I gotta do is we're gonna wash these hands. How do I get this? Only one. Good. Perfect. Put the camera in. Gotta wash these hands. Gotta get them all clean. That was great. First thing you gotta do is wash those hands. Gotta get them clean with all this going on. And pretty good. So first thing. So, I don't think I told you guys what we're cooking. We're gonna be cooking some tacos. Our homemade tacos or some seasoned tacos, however you want to call them. We're gonna make some tacos. So, first thing, ground beef. Guys gotta get the ground beef in the pan. So I started getting a little bit ready. That was one of the things we had to do. So first thing, I got it in the pan already. I started getting it a little warm, but what we're gonna try to get it on is like a low simmer, kind of low medium. So that's gonna be our first thing to do. So that's pretty good. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. So the gas wasn't on right away. Got that going. So we got the ground beef in there, pretty good. We're gonna just mix it all up. So we're gonna let all that grease kind of get it good. You guys want to be pretty careful with it. Want to make sure that you're getting it nice up and down. We're going to try to break up as much as we can of it. So not so bad. Going to keep going with it. Get all of it broken up. We just want to keep moving it around so that we cooking all of it. We don't want to cook too much. Smell it. Getting good. So, got that going. We're almost ready for the next thing to go in. Guys ready for that? You think it's a good idea? I think we start getting going on it. So we're gonna put some refried beans in. That's gonna be our next order of business. So that's pretty good. We're gonna keep that on kind of low. So that's not so bad. Keep that low. Next thing we gotta get. I'm keeping it simpler today. We're going with this can of refried beans. Real quick, traditional, easy way to make them. Easy thing to do, and they're delicious. So if you guys don't want to spend all night cooking, I know a lot of people want to try to do a half hour and under kind of shows and to prevent it, but it'll all work. So gonna get that going. So pretty good. Got that cut up. Got that all off. Burning that. We have it on low, so we're doing pretty good, but pretty not bad. We want to make sure it's all flat, though. We want to make sure it's covering the whole pan. That's kind of our most important part right now. So that's pretty good for now. So we're gonna work on these beans. Yeah, we're cooking with gas. So we're gonna put those right in. So not too bad. Good thing I got my handy dandy spoon. Coming out pretty good. Put some nice refried beans. Put them all right in there. That's all we're gonna need. All those bad boys. We're gonna put that on about low. All that. refried beans. Let's get that on like a low. Then go on. Somehow that works. So we're gonna go low. So my refried beans, I'm cooking them. Not on the heat yet. Gotta put them on though. We're gonna try to get all these down. Pretty good. So that's cooking. That's right on the center. Now, we're doing pretty good with this. I think we're almost ready for some seasoning. We want to make sure that this is kind of turning from that reddish, that darker red, more to that charcoal kind of brownish black. So I'll just keep mixing that around. We're going to flatten it all out. Make sure this is all flat. But you know what? I don't think it's going to get hot enough right now like this. So I think we're going to have to turn this heat up just a little bit because I left it on low. I was making sure we weren't going to overcook it. So I'm going to go from low to about medium now. We're going to medium high-ish. So mine has numbers. Goes up to about 10, which is high. I'm 4 to 5 right now. It's not too bad. We got the refried beans cooking. We got the meat cooking. We're doing good. And you guys know what the next thing is? The next thing we're going to be adding, we're going to add some seasoning. Seasoning or toppings, however you want to look at it, whatever you want to call it, same thing, same idea, but however you want to do it. So we could get ready with this. We got that cooking, got that going good. Might do a little higher on that. Well, let's get some of these toppings ready. So as you can see, we have some peppers, some tomatoes, some cheese, some onions. But I'm just going to show you how small we're going to cook it. We want them very tiny pieces and very small. So we're going to just kind of chop them up, and I'll show you how small you want to chop them, kind of give you an idea of what to do. I have some of them ready to go so that you guys know, so that we're not sitting here the whole time chopping these up for you. But yeah, we just want to keep some smaller kind of pieces. The smaller the better. And they're going to go right on top once you're making your taco. So got the fans on. Going to just keep chopping this. And didn't want to spend all day doing a lot of this smaller stuff. So just to show you guys what sizes you want, we're keeping them small, not too bad. Keeping them pretty small. So we got some green peppers you guys might like to add. We have some tomatoes, which are definitely something good. A lot of people like to add those. Keeping this simple today because we don't have much time, but you could always make your own salsa to put on it and different things like that. So pretty cool, but all good. So. Going. So got all these in. Pretty good. So we got all that cut up for now. We're gonna keep going. We can't forget about this meat. So this chopped meat, we gotta keep going. Keep going with it. And you can't forget about the beans. We gotta get those beans stirred too. So flatten all that out, stir this around a little bit, and we're on to the next. Those beans are definitely coming along. Not too bad. Stir them up. Get those all ready to go. And mix them up so that they're all gonna get cooked. want to get the bottom up to the top. You want to try to get that top down as much as you can. So pretty good. So now since they're cooking pretty good, we're going to kind of lower it just a little bit. So I know the beans are a little high right now, so we're going to go around about 4. We're going to go about low to 2. 1 is kind of 2. Now we're going to move it so it's right on it. And we're going to kind of lower the heat on both of them. So pretty good. That's good. We're going to keep stirring it and keep going with it. Taco meat's looking good. You can tell it's more of that charcoal kind of brownish color rather than that kind of cherry reddish. And you know what? We're gonna you seal the heat and everything. We're gonna turn this fan on. Let's get this on. So vent. No, that was a light. Alright, there we go. With all this steam coming off of it, we want to kind of make sure we got the fan going, and we don't want the fire alarms going on. So we're going to keep stirring this stuff. It's coming out pretty good. Let's see that. Oh, the refried beans smell delicious. So pretty good. I think it's almost time to start going for the next step. But let's just keep stirring this because we don't want to forget about it. We want to keep going on that and make sure we're not going to overcook it. No one wants burnt taco meat. No way. So I am using like a ground beef. So we're just kind of browning the meat. I want to make sure it gets that nice color. Coming out good. You can see all of it's changing colors, or all of it's starting to become the same color, more of that brownish, kind of dried out color. And I think that's how we're gonna know when to add our seasoning in. Once a lot of this grease kind of burns away, we're gonna add some water, we're gonna add some seasoning, and you kind of want it to look a little crispy. That's kind of gonna be your best bet. That's gonna be kind of how you know. Looking good. Flatten all that out. Don't want to touch it too much, otherwise it won't cook. So that was pretty good. Now we're going to stir these beans. Make sure they're all cooking. Refried beans do smell so good right now. Pretty good. Almost time to add in kind of that seasoning. So I'm not doing it yet. We're gonna wait a couple minutes, keep going with it, but not too bad. So I got a little bit of coffee for this morning. Oh man, I forgot about it. They were talking about doing tacos and margaritas, but we left out the margaritas for today. I got my coffee instead, but we're going live right now, otherwise you guys would know what time it is, so be a little early. But we might have recorded this last night. You never know. So we're gonna keep stirring it, kind of making sure that we don't forget about it. Keep working on it. And we don't want any of it to get too burnt. Want that crispy kind of look, that's what we're going for, but we just want to stir it very carefully. Mix it all up and kind of keep going. So you know when you start off with the meat, it's much bigger in your pan than before, or than now. So we just want to keep stirring. Very good. And so the next thing we don't want to forget about, because their meat's almost coming done, we want to start getting the tacos ready. So we're going to use nice burrito, kind of soft taco, kind of going to warm that up to get it all ready. It's almost, you got to think about it like, I like to think it's almost like toasting your bread, getting it warm before you want to do anything. All good. They're a little stuck together, but that's no problem. Now we got the taco on the plate. Now we're gonna leave it aside, but we're gonna get it ready. So we can't forget about the meat. We're still going with that. We're gonna lower that just a little bit. We went from about 4 to 2, and we're gonna keep stirring to make sure that we're not gonna let it burn and not gonna let it overcook. So it's starting to already. I was leaving it a little long there. We're going to keep going, keep stirring that, and kind of making sure that we're all good. So now, I think since we got rid of a lot of this kind of water and a lot of the fat in it, a lot of the oils, we're going to add some of our seasoning in. So that's going to be time for, we're going to put the heat even lower, make sure that it's not going to do much. We're going to add a little bit of water. We're going to add about 2/3 cup of water. We're going to add some seasoning. So there's many different ways to do it. You can do it at home if you want. Do all your own. Makes it a little easier with this. So 1/3 cup of water. We're going to do about 2 of them. So we're going to just spread that all around. So the meat is almost cooked. We're working on it. It's pretty much cooked though. So we're going to add the seasoning in. That's the best time. So quick little easy handy dandy seasoning mix. Going to add it all right on in. So we can open it. Scissors, just in case, so I don't spray it all over the place. Gonna pour that right on in. So that's some good seasoning there. Very good. So next, we're gonna add the rest of this water in. Get it all ready to go. We're gonna stir it around, and we're gonna boost this heat up just a tad. So I went from about 2 to 4. Well, we gotta stir it. We gotta make sure that we're stirring this to get it all cooked and make sure everything is gonna get that red flavoring. Might be easier to use this side though, so that it gets through it a lot quicker, a little bit easier. Good. I want to make sure all this seasoning gets all over everything. You can tell because it's going to be kind of reddish color, but for now we're going to flatten these all out. We can't forget about those beans. We haven't worked on those beans in a minute. So let's get back to those, check on those, and see how we're doing with them. So we can't forget about these handy dandy beans. Doing pretty good. They're not burnt, so we're doing excellent. They're smelling pretty good. We still got that fire on. Those are pretty good for now. So we're gonna leave those. I'm gonna keep mixing up this ground beef. So it's a little higher. I wanna make sure all of this seasoning gets all over it. All over everything. We don't want any of that seasoning at the bottom. Nice quick little way to make some good seasoning. Look at this. We're going to try to kind of burn some of this grease off because there's a lot of excess. But we're doing pretty good. Smells good with that seasoning. Oh man. We're going to try to flatten this out as much as we kind of can. And since we're flattening that, it's going to be almost ready. That's how you're going to know. And we're going to get this cooking for about 20 seconds in the microwave. Get that ready to go. And we're good. We're working it. We're almost there. So, a little bit more of this. Add some more coffee. Gonna let those cook for a second. But pretty good. So, not too bad right now. So we're good with that. Very good. So let's start getting this going. So look, I got my handy dandy taco. Keeping it like that. Pretty good. Now, first thing, can't forget the refried beans. So take about a spoonful. And we're gonna get that going on here. So spread it out a little bit. Now it really depends on how much you guys like it and how much you guys want. So you guys could do a little bit more, a little bit less. I think that should be fine for now. I'm going to keep that on one. On to the next thing. Now we're going to add some of this ground beef. So we're going to turn this off just a hair, just a little bit. We're going to let it simmer. And we're going to try to use it. See this spoon? It has a nice little hole in it so that we're able to kind of get some of this excess grease out of it. So I want to make sure none of this is going to be sticking. I want to turn this down a little bit more. And we're going to put a nice little spoonful of this on. So not so bad. So pretty good. But you know what? Since that's all done, we don't want to forget about that. We're going to turn this off. We're going to turn the other one off. So we're going to leave that off for a minute. Now, we got a couple different things that you could add to it. It's all up to you, what you guys want. So, you always got to like your cheese, so we're going to add some cheese onto it. And you guys could use whatever cheese you want. It's all up to you.
Good.
Oh, we got some lettuce, some onions. Do a little bit of all of it, so can't hurt. So do some peppers, some tomatoes, and this is basically kind of the stuff you're going to be putting in a lot of your salsas and different things like that, so it's kind of the same idea. Put a couple of these onions, just sprinkle them right on. And it's up to you guys. You want lettuce? We can do a little bit of lettuce. Well, not too much. Put some lettuce on, that's looking good. And there's tons of other things you guys can put on it, but for now, this is what I have, and these are a couple things that I'll be using and wanted to show you guys. So I like to tuck in the corners so that we don't have anything falling out. And we try to usually start from the side it's on more so. So we're going to try to wrap that over and just kind of keep rolling it. Perfect. That looked pretty good, right? Not so bad. So, pretty good. Nice little taco tutorial for today, and hopefully you guys liked it. So, thank you guys, and enjoy.